Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful, the Unfolding of Tawil, the two worlds, the great error and the return to light. This was no random awakening. It was the appointed time for the world to prepare for inner truths. Maulana Sultan Muhammad Shah, may we be sacrificed for him, said, "There are two worlds, the world of material intelligence and the world of spiritual enlightenment. But as material progress surged, the divine understanding faltered. Many came to believe their minds created knowledge, not that they were created for it. And so, the thread that bound them to the light began to thin." Darwin's dilemma, the divine test. Darwin became a pawn in a divine scheme. God granted him the intellect to discover, but not the full vision to see. His partial insight became a test, not just for him but for the world that followed. Some scientists, brilliant yet blind, walked the same path, declaring the soul a myth and evolution their creed. But this was not a contradiction of God's plan. It was part of it. As the Qur'an says, "And they devised, and Allah devised, and Allah is the best of devisers." 3:54. Truth cannot be found by intellect alone. It must be guided. The great error. The greatest error came when humanity set aside the living guide. They thought intellect could replace revelation. In pride, they removed the axis of true understanding. Spirituality became irrelevant. Religion and science were severed, and so the connection to the higher soul was lost. The sword of Ali, once of iron, had transformed into something unseen. A sword of knowledge with two eternal edges. Tawil, the inner meaning. Hikmah, wisdom beyond even that, and only the Imam can wield it. The hidden sun in human form. The soul of man is linked to the divine, just as the earth depends on the sun. But there is a sun hidden in human form, the perfect human, the guide. He carries the universal intellect and the universal soul. There should be no doubt in this knowledge. Within his universal personal world is your potential personal world, reflected back at you like a divine mirror. He is the greatest reality veiled in form, the light you seek but cannot see. And until the ego is dissolved, and your pride is crushed, your carnal soul, you will never see the manifest light. The Hourglass of Mercy. This is the age of Tawil, but it will not last forever. Resurrection is not far, it is already in process, though some are still waiting for it. Only those equipped with esoteric knowledge, with yaqin, certainty, will enter into the mercy of Al-Rahman, the All-Beneficent. As the Qur'an reminds us, again and again, hasten, excel, flee to Allah. The time of the world moves, but the hereafter does not. So this moment is the test. Act before the gate closes. The unfolding of Tawil is not just an unveiling of meanings, it is the unveiling of yourself. The question is, will you recognize the mirror when it reflects your soul back to you? Subscribe and click the bell icon to continue the journey in our next chapter. The promise of the Qur'an's treasure.